Well, it's tiebreaker day here in week 9 of Spring Split of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Xmithie, who unfortunately just lost against Dignitas in the tiebreakers. Xmithie, what do you think went wrong today?
I think pretty much it's just a culmination of everything we've been doing wrong for the whole split. I don't think like just like looking how we practice and looking how we play in LCS is like completely different. And I guess this time it's like we just got completely, I guess, like outskilled in a way where we just are not playing as a team at this far in the season.
Yeah. I. Why do you think it was? Because it felt like Immortals started out the gate very strong.
Mm-hmm.
So why was it that things started to fall apart as the season went on?
Mm, um, I think the more usually with a team, like if they play together a lot more, they're usually more cohesive and like they try to go for like the same place and like the same communication. I feel like the more we played together as a team, I think it was more apparent that like we all have like different ways of playing the game, and it kind of clutters up the comms on what we want to do as a team. Even though like we do the same thing, but it's like everyone's just not on the same page because that's not what everyone is thinking about.
Yeah. What happens now? I mean, you guys have about a month before the split, a little bit over a month, maybe a month and a
Mhm.
half before the split starts back up again for summer. Do you think that you guys will have this same lineup and everything will be solved over the next month or so?
Um, well, I think we haven't talked about that yet. I think we're all gonna talk to each other like at the end of today, like a lot of meetings on what we should improve as a team. Obviously, right now it's not really working. Like it might look like it was like going decently in LCS, but like behind the scenes, that wasn't really the case. And I think we need if nothing changes and like we're all in the same boat, I think hopefully we figure out what's happening behind the scenes more than like how we perform on stage.
Okay, so you think this is more like a team chemistry behind the scenes issue?
Yeah, I think definitely it's like a lot of just clashes between play styles. It's like it's a pretty new territory for me, so the more the split went, like it became more apparent to me.
Yeah. Well, unique situation in that both you and Team Liquid did not make it into playoffs.
Hmm.
Uh, maybe it's a little too soon to be making jokes of you doing this out of solidarity with them or something, but I, what do you think it means that they also weren't able to make it through?
I think my reaction was the same as everyone that I was really surprised that they were playing this poorly, and it just looks like they didn't really trust each other, and that can be a culmination of a lot of things, not even just like team chemistry. Might be how they practice and stuff. So I just have no clue how they got to this far, but hopefully, like us and them, like will be better next split where where it actually matters.
Yeah.
Just
But you
kidding.
mean like how
It's
they
just
got to this point?
yeah, like their score or like just the way they play, just like completely different from how I played with them.
Yeah. Do you think, because a lot of people will say, well, the only change they made was
Right.
Xmithie leaving the team. Do you
Hmm.
think they'd be dominating right now if you were still there and the whole team was the same as it had been for the last 4 splits?
Um, who knows? Actually, I would think so because I feel I don't know. I losing that much just takes a toll on everyone, and especially for me, like we were on a decent path, and then like at the end we lost like 4 or 5 in a row, which is pretty depressing. So like I don't think I can take much of this feeling anymore
Yeah.
because yeah, because like since I won like 2 years in a row, and like going back to this again is just like not the feeling that you would want.
Yeah. Well, is there anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, I sincerely apologize to everyone. This is definitely not what I wanted and what I wanted to achieve after winning like the last 2 years. I really thought that we had like a really great chance, like a big chance starting the split, like winning it all or like being at the top. And disappointingly, we didn't even make the playoffs. So hopefully next split, we're gonna completely change it around, and I hope you guys stay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the interview, Xmithie. And
Yep.
for everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for watching that video. Very unique times that we find ourselves in. Want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Movement. They're based out of Los Angeles, a local business. They actually sent me this collector's watch that they did a limited run on recently. But you can actually save some money by using the link below if you want to grab something from their website. Stuff is really helpful for me. It's helpful for them. I know it's kind of a weird time for all of us, but doing that type of stuff, helping support my sponsors helps me out, even as, perhaps the things that I can offer them aren't interviews from live, giant, filled audience, packed arenas, and instead it's like this type of stuff. That kind of thing really does help me. So feel free to check them out. Even if you just click the link below, it helps me as they see that people are headed over there. So please check them out. Thank you again to Alienware as always, and stay tuned for more content as I make it here at home.